All right, we're gonna start taking the front end of this F350 apart. The goal is to get the bumper, the grill, headlights, hood, fenders, all that off the front end of the truck. All right, a little progress update. Got the grill off, the bumper off, tow hooks off, the front fenders off, both sides. I'm waiting to do the hood until I have someone here to kind of help me pull it off. It went pretty straightforward, pretty easy. The only thing that was a little bit interesting was the foam like seam sealer stuff here that you had to end up cutting off to get the fenders off. So that didn't expect that, but it's the first time I've taken these fenders off. So all right, this is where we left off yesterday. Fenders, grill, bumper, whatnot off. Today we're going to be making some room in the engine bay, and then working on getting the cab up off the frame. I just learned something new. Makes a lot of sense here now, but made a big mess. I just disconnected this little radiator hose. Even though I'd previously drained the radiator from the drain valve here. There was definitely still some coolant left in. Got me all the way up to my elbows, splashed everywhere. But it makes sense because this hose is hanging down lower than the radiator, so probably should have realized that there's gonna definitely be some coolant down there. But yeah, now I know. All right, here is the current progress. I got pretty much everything out of the engine bay that would come out, all the main wiring harness and everything, disconnected just about everything. The two things that are not disconnected yet are the brake lines and the air conditioning. Turns out it's definitely cost prohibitive to have someone come and evac your AC to you. So since we're not keeping this cab, and this cab's going to be going to scrap and recycled anyhow, I'm probably going to just make a few cuts in there and pull the whole AC unit all out at once, and then take that down to a shop and have it evacuated. Much cheaper to do that. Plus, like I said, cutting the cab up anyway to make it manageable to scrap. So that'll be fun. So next step is to see if I can disconnect that parking brake line and get the rest of the cab bolts off and raise the cab up off the chassis, and then that will kind of complete the front end dismantle of the build. And after that, the next step will be kind of cutting the cab up and getting rid of that stuff.